Tonight, we invite you to embark on a serene journey, following the gentle path of a little paper boat. This isn't just a simple boat, it's a vessel of dreams, carrying whispers of the wind and secrets of the flowing water. Picture this, a calm, winding stream, bathed in the golden glow of a setting sun. The ripples sparkle like countless tiny stars, reflecting the magic of twilight. As the little paper boat begins its quiet adventure, it drifts effortlessly with the current, surrounded by the soothing sounds of nature. The rustling of leaves, the faint chirping of crickets in the distance, and the occasional splash of a curious fish create a melody that wraps around your senses. Every wave the boat meets hums a soft lullaby, calming your thoughts and inviting you to explore a realm of wonder. Now, as you rest under your blankets, feel their warmth embrace you like a gentle hug. Let the tension of the day melt away, and as your eyes close, imagine the paper boat floating alongside you. With each breath, you feel lighter, as if you're carried by the same gentle current, drifting towards a place where peace and dreams intertwine. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, surrender to the magic of this moment. Let go of the noise, the stress, and the weight of today. With the paper boat as your guide, you're free to wander into a world of calm, a dreamland where tranquility flows as effortlessly as the stream. Your journey begins now. Let the waves carry you. On a quiet afternoon, in the sunny corner of her cozy home, a young girl named Lily sat cross-legged on the wooden floor, a blank sheet of white paper in her lap. Her small hands worked with careful precision, folding the paper into neat, sharp creases. Each fold seemed imbued with intention, turning the simple sheet into something extraordinary, a delicate origami boat. It was plain yet brimming with untold possibilities. As Lily unfolded the final crease, she held the paper boat in her hands and smiled. Its clean, symmetrical form and crisp edges felt almost magical, as though it carried the promise of adventure. But it wasn't quite finished. Lily's eyes sparkled with an idea. She darted to her art supplies and rummaged through crayons, markers, and colorful paper scraps. Her tiny hands landed on a piece of bright red paper. She folded it into a flag, carefully attaching it to the boat's bow. Now it wasn't just a boat, it was her boat, personalized by her creativity and ready to set sail on whatever adventures her mind could imagine. Lily couldn't bear to leave her creation confined to the indoors. A boat, she thought, was meant to be on water. Clutching her masterpiece carefully, she padded out to the garden, where the gentle stream in the backyard sparkled in the sunlight. It was a magical place, surrounded by blooming flowers in every hue, their scent mingling with the freshness of the afternoon breeze. Lily knelt by the water's edge, her heart pounding with excitement. The stream meandered lazily through the lush greenery, its clear waters reflecting the sky like a moving mirror. It seemed to invite her little boat on a journey, promising untold adventures beyond her imagination. Lily cupped the paper boat in her hands as though it were the most delicate treasure. She whispered a wish, her lips curving into a hopeful smile, and placed the boat gently onto the water's surface. The stream welcomed the boat, cradling it in the soft current. Lily watched, mesmerized, as the water nudged the tiny vessel forward. It floated gracefully, the little red flag fluttering like a proud declaration of its uniqueness. She felt as though the boat carried a piece of her dreams, her imagination, her boundless curiosity. As the boat drifted further downstream, Lily ran alongside it, her bare feet brushing the cool grass. She imagined the boat voyaging to faraway lands, perhaps discovering hidden treasures, or meeting other enchanted boats along the way. In her mind, this wasn't just a stream in her backyard. It was a mighty river that stretched beyond the horizon, filled with mystery and wonder. Every ripple that carried the boat seemed to echo the unspoken possibilities of a child's imagination. For Lily, this moment wasn't merely a backyard playtime. It was a profound connection to nature, a celebration of the creativity that turned a plain piece of paper into something extraordinary, and a reminder of the adventures waiting in the simplest of things. When the boat finally disappeared around a bend in the stream, Lily stood still, her heart full of joy. She imagined it continuing its journey, sailing on to places her mind had yet to explore. Turning back to the house, Lily felt a quiet triumph, knowing her creation was out there, living an adventure sparked by her hands and guided by her dreams. And as the sun dipped lower in the sky, painting the garden with hues of orange and gold, Lily made her way inside, her mind already buzzing with ideas for the next adventure her imagination would create. As the little paper boat slipped from Lily's fingertips, the stream welcomed it into its gentle embrace. The current, soft yet persistent, carried the tiny vessel forward, guiding it with an effortless grace. Each ripple seemed to nudge the boat with quiet encouragement, as though the stream itself believed in the potential of this fragile creation. The world around the boat felt like a scene pulled straight from a storybook. Along the banks of the stream, wildflowers painted the landscape with vibrant hues. Violets, daisies, and golden buttercups danced together in harmony with the breeze, their soft movement adding a touch of magic to the tranquil scene. Above, sunlight filtered through a leafy canopy, casting a patchwork of light and shadow that flickered gently on the water's surface. The air carried the soft melodies of nature's orchestra. Birds perched on nearby branches filled the space with joyful songs, their notes blending with the faint rustle of leaves in the breeze. The murmur of the stream provided a soothing bassline to this natural symphony. It was a world alive yet serene, vibrant yet calming, a perfect backdrop for the little boat's journey. Floating onward, the paper boat passed tufts of emerald green grass that leaned over the edge of the stream, as if reaching out to touch its delicate folds. Beneath the crystal-clear water, smooth stones gleamed like tiny jewels, their surfaces catching the light in brilliant flashes with every movement of the current. The water mirrored the beauty surrounding it, reflecting the azure sky and the swaying trees above, creating a seamless blend of reality and reflection. Small fish swam alongside the boat, darting playfully through the stream. Their silvery scales sparkled like tiny stars, a reminder of how life thrived even in the simplest places. A dragonfly hovered nearby, its delicate wings shimmering with iridescent colors. It seemed to linger for a moment, almost curious about the little boat before flitting away on its own journey. The boat floated further downstream, its crisp white folds standing out against the rich blue of the water. Every wave, every ripple felt like a gentle push towards something greater, as if the stream carried not just the boat but the weight of a child's dreams. For Lily, who watched from the bank, this was no ordinary moment. It was a quiet miracle, a simple act that filled her heart with awe. To her, the paper boat wasn't just an object. It was a symbol of imagination, a vessel for possibility. It carried her hopes and creativity into the unknown, showing how even the simplest things could inspire boundless wonder. The journey of the boat became a reflection of Lily's own thoughts, a reminder of the beauty in exploration, the joy of discovery, and the magic of seeing the world through a child's eyes. As the boat glided further downstream, time seemed to slow. Lily's gaze followed its progress, her mind painting stories of the adventures it might encounter. Would it meet other boats, she wondered, or find itself caught in a whirlpool, battling the elements like a brave explorer? To her, the boat's path wasn't just a journey through water, but a metaphor for life's own adventures. Nature seemed to celebrate the little boat's voyage. The breeze grew softer, the sunlight warmer, and even the gentle rustling of the leaves felt like applause. It was as if the world paused to acknowledge the significance of this tiny paper creation, a moment born from a child's imagination, now becoming part of the larger story of the stream. The boat's journey, though fleeting, left an imprint. It was a reminder of the simple joys of childhood, the magic of seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary. And for Lily, it was a moment she would carry with her, a small but profound memory of a world filled with wonder, where even a little paper boat could become a hero on a great adventure. The little paper boat, steadfast in its journey, soon found the gentle stream transforming into something more turbulent. The serene waters that had carried it so tenderly began to rush with urgency, their soft murmur replaced by the bubbling roar of rapids ahead. The boat pressed forward, its red flag fluttering fiercely in the lively breeze stirred by the churning stream. From its fragile perspective, the boat seemed impossibly small against the growing might of the water. The once friendly current now twisted and turned unpredictably, as though testing the boat's resolve. Ahead, the sound of the waterfall grew louder, its cascading waters sparkling under the sun like a glistening curtain of challenge. Though beautiful, it was a force to be reckoned with, a stark reminder of the unpredictability of nature. As the boat drew closer, the stream's pace quickened. It jostled the vessel, tugging and spinning it without warning. The paper creation wobbled, its edges dipping dangerously close to the water's surface. Waves rippled and swirled around it, each one threatening to overturn the tiny craft. The journey that had begun with such peaceful simplicity now demanded resilience and fortitude. For a moment, it seemed as though the journey might end here, swallowed by the relentless current. The boat rocked precariously, its delicate folds strained by the force of the water. Yet, despite its fragile appearance, the little paper boat carried within it an unexpected strength. It was more than just paper. It was a reflection of Lily's creativity and determination, her careful folds forming a vessel capable of weathering adversity. As the waterfall loomed closer, the boat adjusted to every twist and turn of the current. It teetered and tipped, but never surrendered to the force of the stream. Each swirl of water seemed to urge it forward, challenging its balance and resolve, but also propelling it closer to its next test, the edge of the waterfall. The boat reached the brink. The world seemed to hold its breath as it paused there, the bow tilting downward toward the cascade. Time slowed in that brief moment, the boat suspended as if defying gravity. Then, with a sudden rush, it plunged forward, the current pulling it to the roaring waterfall below. The fall was swift but intense. The boat spun and tumbled, its red flag whipping wildly in the chaos. The roaring water engulfed it, the paper vessel vanishing momentarily beneath the rushing foam. For an instant, it seemed as though the little boat might be lost, consumed by the relentless power of the waterfall. As the stream carried the boat further, the surrounding landscape seemed to echo its tranquility. The sunlight filtering through the trees created a mosaic of light and shadow on the water's surface, while the air was filled with the sweet aroma of blooming flowers. A curious butterfly flitted alongside the boat, its wings a kaleidoscope of colors that shimmered in the sunlight. Everything in this moment felt in harmony, as if the world itself had paused to honor the boat's perseverance. The journey, once simple and carefree, had transformed into something far more profound. It had become a story of courage and determination, of facing challenges head-on and emerging stronger. The waterfall, once an intimidating force, had become a pivotal moment, a test of resilience that the boat had passed with grace. For Lily, watching from the banks of the stream, the sight of her little creation continuing its journey filled her with a quiet sense of pride. The boat's triumph was a reflection of her own determination and creativity. What had begun as a simple act of folding paper had blossomed into a powerful symbol of hope and perseverance. The boat's resilience against the odds was a gentle reminder that strength often lies in the unlikeliest places. The stream flowed on, carrying the paper boat through a landscape that seemed endless in its beauty. Soft breezes played across the water, and the occasional splash of a jumping fish added ripples that nudged the boat forward. Though the challenges of the waterfall were now behind it, the boat carried the memory of that moment, a quiet reminder of the strength it had discovered within itself. As twilight descended, the world around the stream softened into shades of amber and rose. The water reflected the warm hues of the sky, wrapping the scene in a peaceful glow. The boat, still afloat, continued its journey, with quiet determination, its red flag fluttering gently in the fading light. The triumph of the paper boat was not in avoiding the challenges, but in facing them and emerging whole. It had turned the turbulence of the waterfall into a part of its story, carrying the lessons of resilience and courage onward into the calm waters ahead. For the little boat, and for Lily, the journey was far from over. It was a reminder that even in life's most uncertain moments, there is beauty in the persistence to move forward, and peace in the serenity that follows. As the day began to wane, the sky transformed into a masterpiece of breathtaking colors. The sun, dipping slowly toward the horizon, painted the heavens with strokes of orange, pink, and deep red. It was the golden hour, a time when the world seemed to pause, bathed in the warm glow of nature's most radiant display. The air grew still, as if in reverence to the beauty unfolding above. The stream mirrored the fiery sky, its surface shimmering with hues of molten gold. Ripples danced in the light, scattering flecks of amber and crimson in mesmerizing patterns. The entire scene felt touched by magic, as though the setting sun had reached down to weave its brilliance into the water itself. Each moment became a fleeting masterpiece, a celebration of light and color before the night descended. Drifting serenely in this golden wonder was the little paper boat. Its delicate form glided effortlessly on the water, the red flag fluttering softly as it caught the gentle evening breeze. The boat's white folds seemed to glow, illuminated by the fading sunlight, transforming it into a vessel of quiet beauty. It moved with the grace of something alive, as if it too was savoring the moment. The world around the stream hummed with a gentle stillness. Birds flitted across the sky, their silhouettes stark against the backdrop of vivid hues. The occasional rustle of leaves in the trees added a soothing rhythm to the peaceful scene. Even the flowers along the banks seemed to lean toward the water, their vibrant colors softened by the warm light of the setting sun. The little boat floated onward, its pace slowing as the stream's current grew calmer. Each ripple seemed to guide it, as though the stream itself knew the journey was nearing its end. The boat's red flag stood out against the amber glow, a quiet testament to its resilience and the adventures it had braved. It was a small but significant part of this tranquil landscape, a reminder of how even the simplest creations could find their place in the grand beauty of the world. As the sun sank lower, its last rays stretching across the horizon, the boat drifted gently toward the bank. The stream, as if offering a final gesture of care, nudged it softly onto a patch of emerald green grass. The boat came to rest there, its journey ending with the quiet embrace of the earth. It lay still, framed by the glowing remnants of daylight, its story complete. The scene felt timeless, a moment suspended between day and night, filled with the warmth of fulfillment and the promise of rest. The boat's journey, from the hands of a child to the heart of a stream, had become a story of imagination, courage, and serenity. Its final resting place beside the grassy bank was not an ending, but a gentle conclusion to a tale carried by the water and lit by the golden hues of the setting sun. As darkness began to settle, the sky shifted to deeper shades of purple and blue. Stars appeared one by one, twinkling faintly, as if to honor the day's end. The little paper boat lay peacefully by the stream, its red flag now a silhouette against the dusky light. Though small and still, it held the essence of its journey, a story of resilience and beauty, told in whispers of ripples and rays of golden light. In the quiet glow of twilight, the world seemed at peace. The stream continued its gentle flow, the night enveloping the landscape in its soft embrace. The boat's journey had reached its end, but its legacy, of courage in challenges and serenity in triumph, remained a quiet echo in the golden sunset. The little paper boat's journey had reached a tranquil conclusion. Nestled gently among the soft emerald grass beside the stream, it rested under a vast sky filled with twinkling stars. The cool night air wrapped the world in a peaceful embrace, and the faint murmur of the stream harmonized with the rhythmic chorus of crickets. It was as if the earth itself had paused to honor the end of the boat's remarkable voyage. Though its journey on the water had ended, the little paper boat had left an enduring mark, not in the stream which continued its ceaseless flow, but in the quiet moments of wonder and beauty it had encountered. It had sailed through a world alive with magic. The shimmer of sunlight on ripples, the curious hover of a dragonfly, the playful splashes of fish, and the roar of a mighty waterfall. Every twist and turn had shaped its story, transforming a simple piece of folded paper into a vessel of adventure and resilience. Under the glow of the twilight sky, the boat rested, a quiet testament to the power of imagination. It had begun as an idea, born from the nimble hands of a child and carried forward by the flow of a stream. Along its journey, it had faced both serenity and challenges, from gentle currents to tumbling falls. Yet through it all, the boat had endured, embodying the courage to navigate life's uncertainties with grace. For Lily, who watched from the banks of the stream, the paper boat was more than just a plaything. It had become a symbol of the limitless possibilities held within even the simplest of creations. Its voyage reflected the resilience of the human spirit, the ability to face challenges, adapt and find moments of joy and wonder amidst life's unpredictability. As the stars brightened above, the story of the little paper boat came to a quiet close. Yet its legacy lingered, a reminder of the beauty in embracing life's journeys, no matter how small or fragile we may feel. Like the boat, we all face rapids and waterfalls, moments when the current feels overwhelming. But within each of us lies the strength to persevere, to find stillness after the storm, and to rest in the serenity of our accomplishments. The little paper boat, under the watchful glow of the night sky, remained a symbol of courage, creativity, and the quiet power of determination. Its journey, though modest, spoke of profound truths, that imagination can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary, and that the simplest moments can hold the greatest beauty. As you reflect on the journey of the little paper boat, may its story inspire you to embrace your own path, with curiosity and courage. Find joy in the small wonders, weather the challenges with strength, and rest in the peaceful moments, knowing you are part of something far greater, a story as timeless and beautiful as the stars above.